Yeah, hello everyone. Yeah. So it's quite sudden change actually from pressure cooker suddenly goes to leadership, right? Okay, thanks a lot. That's why you see everything has challenges, but as long as you don't give up, I think all the problem can be solved, right? Okay, so today's topic is I'm going to share about how I put myself into the zone that I keep changing the pin every single year for the past 8 years consecutively. Okay, to be honest, it's not easy, yeah, but it's worth it. Okay, that's why I will tell you every single step. Okay, what I did previously that actually allows me to achieve diamond within 6 years time. Okay, so let me full screen first. Okay, so I'm not going to share for a very long time because today's I'm going to share straight to the point to all of you. So that's why I hope all of you can actually jot down every single point, and please practice all those points every single day. Okay, so yeah. So to me, before the first step, before even the first step, okay, to me it's very important that you have to make things very clear. Okay, if you would like to stay in a comfort zone, you will never become successful. So I think this part we have to make things clear first. Okay, because if you want to stay in a comfort zone and yet you want to become successful, actually you are just cheating yourself. So that's why it's very important that you have to make a decision first, so that when you are in the performance zone, you are willing to do everything, or else you will be suffering and you will be complaining along the journey. That's why it's very important. Okay, because if you are not putting yourself in the performance zone, you will never realize your true potential. That's why it's very important that you have to make the decision first, that you are willing to put yourself in the performance zone. Then everything can be simplified. All right, this is very important. Okay, it's a two ways. Okay, you can decide first and find your why later. Okay, because to me, decision it takes just split second, but yeah, while the latter takes time. Okay, so let me show you. This is the 5 step if you want to stay in the performance zone. Okay, this is a 5 step. I hope all of you can jot down all these things. I will explain roughly, okay, every single steps. Okay, actually, because why I said roughly, because it's not really that complicated, to be honest. Okay, sometimes our brain makes things complicated. Okay, but actually a lot of things is not so complicated as we think. Okay, so the first thing you have to know, okay, what do you really want? This is very important, because in order to become successful, it takes time. It takes time. Okay, if you are hardworking, in maybe 2 to 3 years time, to become a founder's platinum, averagely. So let's say 5 to 6 years time to become a diamond. If you are hardworking, you try to imagine that let's say if you make a decision, you want to become successful in the Amway business. Let's say, for example, you want to become a diamond. You have to stay positive for the next 5 years. You have to stay excited for the next 5 years. And your upline is not 24 hours beside of you. And you cannot be in the ECY meeting every single second. That's why it's very important that you must really know what you truly want. Truly want, what you is not what you really want, what you truly want at the end of the day, what you want in your life. And try to think in this perspective. Okay, I know what money is very important. I know it. Okay, because I love money too. But try to think another perspective. Money is not everything. Okay, you try to think that something that you need more than that. Okay, I give you some tips. Okay, what are the life that you want to go through? In the spiritual way. Okay, the life that you want to live. Okay, I'm not sure about all of you. Okay, but myself, I'm talking to I say myself. I hope that when I become successful, okay, I'm not just having money, but at the same time, I have freedom and I have peace of mind. This is the spiritual way. I have peace of mind. Okay, that means when I become successful, I don't need to worry about a lot of things. I don't need to worry about my business. Okay, I can have more time for my family. I can have more time to do the things that I want. Okay, and try to think in this way too, that in your life, okay, what you can do, not just for yourself, but for your family as well. This is very important. Trust me. Okay, your dream must be included your family as well, or the people that you love. This is very important because sometimes if your dream is just all about you yourself, I mean, it's not powerful enough to motivate you for the next 5 years. All right. So please keep all these points in mind. So this is the point number one. Okay. So for example, this is some of the things that I got from Amway. Yeah, like what the MC said that I managed to travel around the world, provided by the Amway company for free with first class. If I can do it, you can do it too. Okay. And not just that, I can bring my family to travel together with me. Okay, using the Amway money. Okay. And at the same time, you see, this was many years ago. Okay, me and my wife at that time. Okay, try to imagine I was driving that car. Okay, and she was willing to be with me. Okay, that's surprisingly. Okay, but it's okay. Most important thing is through the Amway business. Okay, we can actually now can change our life. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes your goal has to include your family as well. And this will make you work harder in the Amway business. Okay? Point number two, why only Amway? And this is very important. Because a lot of people, they want to put themselves in a condition. But yet, they like to try a lot of things. Because to them, they feel that, a lot of opportunities that can fulfill their dreams. They try to think some of the points that only Amway that can give you this kind of life. So if you manage to find all these points, you can 1000% focus, believe, and even convince yourself and the people around you. Because nowadays, there are a lot of opportunities out there. But what makes Amway different? That's why you have to find this out. So if you don't find this out, you know what you want, but your eyes keep looking to a lot of other opportunities, so-called opportunities, and then you will end up, you are putting yourself in a very confused zone. That's why you have to remember this, okay? You must ask yourself, you have to differentiate it very clearly. Why only Amway can fulfill your dreams? Okay? So point number three, go. So this is very important. Once you know what you want, once you are very clear that only Amway business can give you what you want, so the point number three is time to plan for your dreams and turn it into the goal. So you have to do a dream chart. Okay? 5 year, 1 year, and even every month. Okay, why the 5-year goal is so important? Because sometimes when your goal is too small, you will get demotivated easily. So that's why you must have a long-term goal as well. Okay, that at least you know when you can become a diamond and above, so you know that your life will be a total change. So when you know that your life will be a total change, okay, then eventually you will see all the problem is not so tough as you think. So that's why you have to separate into three. That means 5 years goal, 1 year goal, and most importantly, you must have a monthly goal. Okay, because the monthly goal is the action plan. It's the action plan. So please, okay, this is very important. Regardless of whether you have the confidence or not, you have to do this. Because you try to imagine that if you don't see your path, you will never walk that path. Correct or not? To be honest. Okay, when you are driving on the highway, if you cannot see the things ahead of you, you will never accelerate because you don't know what is going on at the front. Correct or not? The same goes to your success. You must plan it, you must visualize it so that you can see it, and eventually you will accelerate and you can achieve success, okay, at the shortest time possible. Okay, so this is the point number 3. And please remember, okay, find your upline, okay, to show your dream chart. Okay, please, you have to discuss this with your upline. Okay, so your upline can actually give you a lot of advices according to your personality or to your character or even to your schedule. Okay, point number 4, time management and building winning habit. Once you have the plan, the first thing you have to do, you must fix the daily Amway working hour. I notice a lot of people never do this. They know what they want. They know what they need to do every day, but they don't know what time they need to do. So this is a disaster actually, okay? Because if you don't know when you need to do it, that means the things that you plan is forever just a plan because you will never do it. You will do it at your convenience, right? That's why a lot of people keep saying, I don't have the time, I don't have the time. And trust me, no one has the time. You have to make the time. That's why you have to fix it. Every single day, what is the time, how many hours that you need to do Amway? Okay, and you need to do one at a time. Okay, this is very important because some people told me that, Wayne, I cannot multitask. I'm not asking you to multitask. I'm asking you to plan your schedule, okay, so that you know what to do from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m., from 2 p.m. to 3 p.m., so you know what to do. So one thing at a time. So that's why you can focus. Like what I did when I was studying my PhD. Okay, during the morning, afternoon, and evening, I was doing my PhD, but nighttime, I definitely will 100% will focus in Amway because I already fixed a daily working hour for Amway. Trust me, and please don't cheat yourself. If you never put in the time, you will never achieve the success. Please, okay? So number 2, once habit is constructed, you are 50% nearer to your success. Because the toughest thing, okay, in the journey of success, okay, is to construct a winning habit. This is the toughest one, to be honest. This is the toughest one. But, okay, it's doable. It's doable. As long as you fix the number 1, the number 2 will come to you eventually after 90 days. That's why it's very important. Okay, and along the way, okay, you must secure early wins. Because I found out that a lot of people, they have the plan, they have the working hour, they know what time they need to do Amway, but every time when they do it, it's not really effective, it's not really productive. So as the time goes by, they will eventually lose their confidence because they don't have the results. So please, like what I did last time, I never cheat myself. I know that the best, most solid motivation is to create results, regardless of big results or even the small results. That's why it is very important. Once you fix it, you must follow it and you must produce something. Okay, if you follow these 3 points, eventually you are building not just habit, you are building a winning habit. This is very important. Not just habit, winning habit. All right, so this is a point number 4. So the point number 5, self-talk. Self-talk. Because the journey to become successful, it takes time. Like what I said at the very beginning, your upline cannot 24 hours to be by your side. Okay, and then your center cannot 24 hours at your side as well. Okay, that's why it's very important for you. Okay, for you. All right, my son is beside me. Hold on for a while. Actually, go out for a while, okay? Okay, don't worry, nothing can stop me, okay? Okay, So number five, okay, must have a motivation, because motivation actually comes from the word motive. That's why the point number one and the point number two is very important. Because once you have a very strong motive, eventually you know how to motivate yourself. Trust me, if you keep needing the motivation from your upline, you actually don't really serious to become successful. That's why the point number one, like what I mentioned, and the point number two is so important. Because at the end of the day, you yourself is the biggest cheerleader for yourself. So please remember that. Okay? And then along the way, when you want to become successful, you must put yourself into the right environment. Right environment, don't forget that. That means you have to mix with the right people. You have to mix, okay, with the right leaders. You have to mix with the people, okay, that will talk positive things with you. You have to mix with the people that they have the goal in their life. Put yourself into the right environment. Listen more to the MP3, the motivation, and read more books. You have no choice. You have to do this. I'm giving you straight to the point that you can just copy down and just do it. Don't make things complicated. And lastly, follow your aggressive uplines. Just follow them. Okay? And keep in touch with them. It's so important, you know. Okay? Because sometimes the things that you do might be out from the right track. That's why you have to keep in touch with your uplines. Whether you have result or you have no result, you have to keep in touch with your upline. And the point number five, the main reason to have the point number five is to make sure for the next 5 years, you are on the right track. And to make sure you stay positive and stay excited. So if you apply all these 5 points, okay, together all the sub points, okay, you will definitely 5 years to become next diamond or even earlier than me. That's why, ladies and gentlemen, this is the 5 points that I would like to share with all of you. Okay, it looks simple, but let me tell you, actually, it's just that simple. Don't make things complicated anymore. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I wish you guys all the best, and I hope to see you all in this year's LS or in the next year LS. Okay, thank you very much, and I pass it to the MC back. Thank you.
Wow. Thanks to our EDC Wayne Tan for such a great sharing. I'm still in the mood. Very good sharing. Short and yet very informative tips, I would say. Thanks for sharing these simple tips. Yes, like what you say, easy tips. Somehow, I myself also make things complicated. When you say only easy 5 steps, I was thinking like, wow, sounds complicated. But audience here, it's easy as like what EDC Wayne Tan said. It's simple, easy tips. So just remember all the tips that EDC Wayne Tan has shared tonight. Do it yourself. Prepare, come up with a time slot, everything like what EDC Wayne Tan has shared. Maybe I just summarize a bit. Self-talk is very important, and time management and setting a goal is also very important. Okay, so perhaps now is the time for you to go to talk to your upline. Talk to your upline. What goals that you want to set? Goals are very important. Yearly goal, monthly goal, or daily goal. What's up? Okay. So now, before we end this session, can I pass the time back to EDC Wayne Tan? Do you have some final speech or words to the audience?
Hello. Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, can.
Okay, what is the final things to the audience? Actually, try to make things simple. Okay, this is very important because most of the time to become successful is about mindset. Okay, sometimes the things is supposed to be very simple, but we are the one that makes it complicated. So once you make things complicated, you will never follow. You will never have the confidence to do it because you make things complicated. So to me, along my journey to the diamond, okay, I try to make everything as simple as possible. So this is the advice that I would like to give to all of you. Don't overthinking seriously. Okay, if you do it, definitely you will achieve some results in that way. If you do it seriously, definitely you become a diamond. Okay? Yeah. All the best to you guys.
Thanks to our EDC Wayne Tan. Wow. So just in short, make things simple, not to be complicated. Wow, it's so fast that it comes to the end of this Zoom meeting. I would like to thanks once again. Thanks to FTD August for sharing the topic on Noxa pressure cooker, men also can cook. And EDC Wayne Tan for this to be in the zone. Thanks for such a wonderful sharing. Thank you. Thanks everyone for joining this meeting. See you.